crew ain't here, man. The crew.
The gay crew.
The boys be. That boy said, yeah, them freaking is like, she just told him you ain't having, you got a little girl with more experience than you, brother. That's what it comes down to. So he said the girl who had her both ways and all that stuff there and everything. I said, bro, she's more experienced than you, use out your leash. She's been exposed to a lot more than you. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't provide that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she left. I was bringing her whole story on how she was.
No, that ain't what it was at all.
That's what he said, man. You see it? Said she was an animal. Oh, listen. Do you know Cherry? Female named Cherry? I'm gonna show you that.
Hey guys, don't forget to mention Russell Wilson's greatest quarterback in NFL right now.
Yeah, he got some already. That phone already going. But basically, she has her own podcast.
Turn that. What's that?
Oh, we got what?
30 seconds.
She has her own podcast. You heard about it? And so she been hitting me out here lately, whatever. She wanna, be on our thing, be on her thing. I'm sure your followers will love to see you discuss sex on the podcast. Your followers will love that. They can see the hoe that she really is.
They don't want them parts of me, man.
Cause some of her shows, she doing a live studio audience. She have a live audience there too.
Yeah, I know what Cherry is.
So she ain't hitting me up this. Matter of fact, this morning she was just hitting me up.
We'll talk about it after, man.
Oh.
What's up, people? What y'all got going on, man? Y'all hit us up, man. Y'all know what I mean? Hey, y'all hit us up, man. This show right here gonna be a good one. Man, I feel it in my bones. Man, God damn, man.
Well, I'm here, the realest co-host in business.
10 seconds. 5. LeBron 12-0 once scoring 30 points. What's up? What's up, my people? I miss y'all. You know what I mean? My sports world people, I miss y'all and everybody who watching just because they like to hear the sound of my voice or see my pretty face. I miss y'all, man. I feel like I ain't did this in a while. How y'all doing? Y'all give me a call at 479-168-255, 800-729-8255, and y'all know I'm with the illest co-host in America, my guy, Mr.
Yes,
Tory.
you better know it, the realest co-host in business, the realest co-host in the business of sports talk radio.
So what's up, man? We got a lot to talk about today.
Yes,
What's up, E? What's up? Welcome back, E. Let y'all know this is my guy E last time producing us, man. You know what I mean? So y'all got to give him hell.
International E.
You know what I'm saying? My dog got bigger things in store for him, but if not, you're always welcome back here, E. So what's up, man? Let's go, man. You know what? Today, though, instead of starting off with college, I want to start off with NFL.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, turn your mic up so I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, a little bit. Go ahead.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay,
So listen, right? The reason I want to start off with NFL because it's been a real controversial topic that's been going on in the NFL, and I'm sure a lot of people, if you don't really watch Sports Center and all that, you really don't know the topic yet. But I want to go on with the topic. It says, black coaches are not getting the opportunities because they're black. And so I was listening to a real good friend of mine named Ryan Clark, today. And he made a real good point. He said he was talking to somebody and they said, you can't tell an owner who to hire. And I think when he said that, I almost said, that's why you hire GMs. That's why you hire, the player personnel coaches and all that. You hire people like that so they could give you information on who to hire. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm like, you're right. Because my employee can't come tell me who to hire. Like, she could come and tell me, somebody who's great for everything. But that don't mean you're going to be able to tell me who to hire. So, what you think, Tori?
Well, again, this is a great topic, and I love it because I've been thinking about this for a while myself. But the problem is this. The problem is not necessarily the owners. The problem is black coaches, and I'm going to tell you why I say that. When black coaches get hired on the collegiate level and NFL level, look at his staff. He goes out and he hires a large number of white staffers. And this is the problem. If we don't get exposure, then how people are supposed to know that we coach? When you look at white coaches, they go get their friends, guys they went to college with, guys that they roomed with, guys that they had other jobs with, and they build their staff. They do that. That's a common thing. You look at Nick Saban, he get guys. You look at Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick has his son as on his staff as the linebackers coach right now. Belichick's son.
Right, but
so what I'm saying is,
also talking about.
this.
Hold on. Just the reason let me. I just want to correct that because I see where you're going with it. Let me correct it real quick. The reason they could do that, the reason you named them guys is because them guys are established. Them great mind coaches. Hold on, just listen. They could get somebody and have them make a mistake and not get fired. Now, when you get a black coach in there, you have to go get the person who's the best of the best right now. And
I don't agree with that.
And right now, the best of the best is white coaches.
No, I don't agree with that.
The reason I'm saying that is because if I got hired today, the first person I would hire, if I had to pick of all the assistant coaches right now, is the offensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, again,
And he's a black guy though. He's a black guy.
Eric Bieniemy. I'm familiar with him.
Right. But if I couldn't get him, I'm going to get North Turner. Because North Turner do one thing, put points on the board. You see what I'm saying? So regardless of how you want to look at it, you can't name.
I don't agree with that.
You can't name 5 assistant coaches right now that's on the top of the food chain when it comes to coaching.
This is what happens. Like I said, what happens is, for some reason, black coaches feel as though, because remember, at the end of the day, when you get fired, you're going to get fired for not winning games, okay? On the NFL and the collegiate level. The only way you get fired other than that is on the collegiate level if you allow the team to run amok off the field. With the exception of those two things, if I'm getting a head coaching job, guys, because remember, the game is made up 80% of black athletes. Okay, the best general manager we've had in the NFL in the last 20 years has been Ozzie Newsome. Okay, absolutely. A black man. Okay, so this foolishness about that black guys are not innovative, they don't have the mind. Yes, they do. The problem is the problem. I didn't say you didn't. I didn't say you didn't. I'm talking about the naysayers. Why?
They
I'm not
don't
talking,
say that.
But I'm talking because the
every
thing is, if you look at it, it was on ESPN on Stephen A. addressed it even the other day. He addressed it on Thursday. I'm a firm believer in it's in your staff. If you give those guys the exposure, because for example, you had from defense coordinators from Charlie Strong, defense coordinators. When you look at the defense coordinator over there at Dallas right now, who just got fired with
Mickey,
with Jason Garrett, the black guy, the black defensive coordinator over there. That was okay. You have Ken Norton. You have Ken Norton over there on the staff for Seattle. You have guys, but my thing is they're keeping us at position coaches, and they're keeping us at coordinator positions as well. But my thing is, as black coaches, I believe that when we get these head coaching jobs, we have to give our fellow blacks on these staffs with us. to show them that we can do this. The problem is, if you look at a lot of these, and I stand by this, you look at a lot of these black coaches, they have large white staffs. And a lot of it is because, I call it the reverse racism. A lot of it is because they feel like they're obligated to do that. They do.
I disagree with that.
You look at,
I disagree
because to
with
me
that.
the proof is in the pudding.
What you think, E?
It's hard enough for a black coach to get a job, and then you also got to think about there is a Rooney Rule.
That's laughable. That's laughable.
Yes and no, because there are black coaches.
But it's laughable.
You can say that it's laughable because they're just gonna check off a box.
And that's what they're doing.
And then hire the person you want. So yes, but the problem is getting the position, not after you get the position, and you hire people more that look like you.
Do you
The hurdle is at least just getting the job first.
do you know why they just talked about that? They invented the Rooney Rule for one reason. The Rooney Rule was invented that if black candidates or minority candidates would get an opportunity to interview, then their name will begin to revolve. Their name will begin to move. That's laughable now. That's not even what's going on. They called in the Dallas called in Marvin Lewis. They wasn't going to hire Marvin Lewis. We're kidding ourselves. The Giants told you from the word go they wanted somebody off Belichick tree from the
Yeah,
word go.
they
They
did.
never did discuss a black candidate from the
Never
beginning.
did.
That's laughable. They go hire a guy who was a wide receiver / special teams coordinator. Are you Joe Judge? Are you serious right now?
What I'm saying is it's when you are a black coach, right?
Mhm.
And you get the opportunity to be a head coach. Your first 3 years, 2 years now, like you gotta make an impression. Hold on, listen to me. You gotta make an impression. And the reason the black guy from
Arizona,
no,
1 year fired.
no, I ain't talking about the head coach. I'm talking about the reason the black coach from Dallas, the black coach from Dallas, the one who said everybody keeps saying he need to be a D coordinator soon. You know, he ran the defense. The reason he didn't get
What job?
a D coordinator job, I'm gonna tell you why. It's because the defense that Dallas run now, people are doing away with it. Like the Vikings run that similar defense too, but now
Leslie Frazier.
right. But even Leslie Frazier have done away with it. Like now he's implementing other things into that defense. Because that defense has been around for the last 50 years. Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl with that defense. So what I'm saying is, once you are trying to get away from something, if that's all that person no, I'm not hiring him either. You see what I'm saying? Like, so now he gonna have to go get on somebody's staff that runs a different defense. Then he could like put the two together. Like for instance, for me personally, I personally think a black coach that need a shot is Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris, he the D coordinator for Atlanta. He took over the D coordinator the last 5 games for Atlanta,
Mhm.
and they was in the last 5 games of Atlanta this year. They was the number 3 defense in the what's the name? With 6 guys on IR off the defense. Like I personally think Raheem Morris need a head coaching job.
So how do you feel about the fact of, let's get to the gist of it. How do you feel about black coaches not hiring other blacks on their staff?
They do.
Who?
They do.
Who has a large number of blacks on their staff? Mike
Mike
Tomlin don't.
Mike Tomlin, he got 4? He got 4.
I have to look that up.
Like Mike
He doesn't
Tomlin,
have 4.
he had, well, let me rephrase, he had 4. Like
Because that's to me, I believe that to me, I think that is the root of the problem. The fact is, we got to get these guys on staff. We got to get these
disagree.
guys on staffs and be a part of a winning.
I disagree.
Because my thing is, Mike
listen,
Tyson's
I'm not
gonna
finna. I'm personally not finna go hunt down somebody to be a coordinator, a coach, just because you black.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's qualified blacks, because what you're basically
Ooh.
saying is there's none out there. Are
No,
that's what you're saying?
no, I'm not saying it's done out there.
So
Like,
how
I
you
just
gonna
told
hunt them down if you know they're out there?
Listen, because you still gotta hunt them down.
You got to hunt the white guy down
Because
too.
no, white guys coming applying for these jobs. And,
Blacks don't?
no.
You don't think so?
Out of these coaching trees that went around right now, it was 2 black coaches that was going. One of them wasn't gonna get hired. Marvin Lewis was one, and the coach from the offensive coordinator from Kansas City. Now he should have got a job. Now I don't know how he didn't get a job, but
If they don't call you, Brandon, you can't put in.
yeah, no, see.
I mean, you can put your name, your agent can contact him.
No. See,
but-
this what happened, right? When it's a head coaching job, get put up.
Right, your agent can contact him, right?
Yeah, your name goes into a box.
Right.
And in that box, you know how many names was in that box this year? 8. You know how many black guys? 1. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Giants is the only team that did things different, that didn't hire somebody that was in that box. The Giants.
They wanted Matt Rule.
They
didn't have no money for Matt Rule. Matt Rule called
the
them.
Giants?
The Giants wanted Matt Rule at first from Baylor. Matt Rule, do you know this? Before Matt Rule took the job in Carolina, Matt Rule agent called the Giants and said, "Hey, they just offered him a 7-year, $60 million deal. If you give him more than that, we'll come there." The Giants said, "No, we're not going to pay that much." And the guy even bought him out for $6 million on top of giving him a $60 million contract. The Giants wanted Matt Rule the whole time. The whole entire time they wanted Matt Rule, because Matt Rule was on the Giants staff in 11 and 12. They wanted him. That was their guy. Matt Rule did not really want the Giant job. He would have took it. They was going to pay him out of the ballpark. He would have took it because he wanted control as well. The guy Philman, who's the guy that's the owner, and he said in his press conference, he said he reminds me of himself. He reminds me of myself. He sweats a lot, and he doesn't know how, and he dressed like crap. This is what the owner of the Carolina Panthers said. In the press conference, he said,
Yes.
I like this guy. Remember, Matt Rule's the same guy just told us last week and told the kids at Baylor, I'm not going nowhere. The same guy just said, I'm not going nowhere.
No, because he sat down with the kids and said, "Look,
He
man,
turned
I'm
the Giants
taking
down.
these-
He turned the Giants down and said, I'm staying.
Yeah, but money
60,
talk.
right?
Money
We know,
talk. BS walk.
and
I
that's
don't care
and
how
that's
you
my
want to look
point.
at it.
And that's my whole point about it. We
That-
know it.
Like you listen. I done seen some coaches like Chip just up and leave and not tell these guys nothing.
Right.
So
we
like,
knew it because the Giants lowballed him and he wasn't gonna go for that. And they showed him the money and he left. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we both know there's a problem on both levels, collegiately and NFL, with black coaches. Now we all have our own different ideas or opinions why that they're not hiring them. But at the end of the day, there's no excuse, because you can't tell me that we make up 80% of the game and we can't coach it.
you know what the craziest part is though. I personally won't hire a black guy either if we got people like what's the coach that just left Florida State?
Well, I mean,
hey man, hey listen, when you
To his-
listen, hold on, listen. When you give us a shot, man, you gotta understand one bad apple spoiled a bunch.
Well,
when you give us a shot, if you lay an egg like that, sir, you don't need to be fighting them.
to
And
his
to
credit-
another
to
thing,
his
hold
credit.
on. Just so I'm being fair. Just so I'm being fair.
because it's minority Miami
Hold on,
too.
listen. I just say, just so I'm being
Right.
fair, I wouldn't hire another Spanish person either because of Diaz, the way you do it. The way one bad ever spoiled a bunch, my buddy. And I don't care how you want to do it. If you give me if you lay an egg, my buddy, I will not.
Listen,
Call it what you want.
to his credit,
It ain't no credit. He
no,
don't
to
get
his,
none.
no, to his, yes, he does. To
No, he
his
don't.
credit,
Everywhere he went, he lost. Everywhere.
That's not true.
What he won at?
He won at Western Kentucky, and he was winning at Oregon. He was winning at Oregon. He left Oregon because he went to what he said was his dream job.
Hey, bro.
He was winning at Oregon. He had look it up. He had a winning record at Oregon. He had a winning record at Western Kentucky.
Hey, look that up for me, E. Willie Tackle.
Don't do Willie like that, man.
Hey,
Shout
we'll
out to
be
Willie
back.
Taggart,
We'll
man. I
be
love
back,
you,
guys.
Willie.
We got to take a break, man. Hey, guess the call at 407-916-8255, 800-729-8255. Guess the call.
Put some respect on Willie's name, man.
About to
I
look
ain't
this
talking
up
about Willie's
right
name
now.
like that, man.
Don't
Willie,
worry.
put on, man. And I'm with you, Willie. Put on. Some respect on Willie's name, man. do Willie like that, man. Put some respect on Willie's name, man.
Check it out, B.
Once again, thank you for your support, our Facebook followers.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support, man. Thank you for your support, man. We really need y'all, man. Our Facebook followers, man. Once again, y'all see me in here, man, going to war with Brandon, man. Y'all see that. I'm going to continue to represent for y'all, too. Somebody got to be
His
real.
record is 52 and 57.
No, I said look at the schools when he was there. The entire, look at the Western Kentucky and look at Oregon. Is what I'm asking you to do. He had winning records at those schools. That's all you got to do. The man that the brother won. The brother won. Put some respect on Willie Taggart's name on a Saturday morning.
All right, so Willie Taggart.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hey, don't y'all forget, man, the tavern tonight. We don't lie. We don't
Oh, yeah,
lie.
yeah, yeah, I
Don't
forgot.
y'all forget the
I
tavern
forgot.
tonight, man. Brandon's birthday, man. $100 spades, man. Don't y'all forget spades, man.
Hey, hold on,
Promise.
but
Don't
hold
y'all
on,
forget.
no.
What?
I want you to understand this. Willie Taggart, 2010, 2 and 10, 11, 7 and 5, 12, 7 and 5, 13, 2 and 10, 14, 4 and 8, 15, 8 and 5, 16, 10 and 2, 17, 7 and 5, 18, 5 and 7, 19, 4 and 5. You tell me where he was winning at.
But he right here. Okay.
You tell me where he was winning at.
He turned him around. He took it from a 2. He inherited a 2 and 10 team.
And went 7 and 5. That's turning around.
Look, then he got here 2 and 10, 4 and 8. He went 8 and 5. That's better. Look, he
Man,
went
wow.
up. Look. Watch this. Every year he did better. Boom, boom, boom. 2 and 10, 4 and 8, 8 and 5, 10 and 2. He did better. Every year. Boom, boom, boom. Left at 10 and 2, went here 7 and 5. Then got the job here. Don't do that. Every year he does better. Don't do that. I just showed him, y'all. Respect on Willie Taggart's name. Every year he's with a program, he does better. He did not get the help that he needed at Florida State. And you and I both know what's going on in Florida State. Let's not play.
Hey, bro.
Let's not play. He's a better coach than what you got down there in Miami right now. And I don't like. And he would even got a guy from SMU, Lachey, off the offensive coordinator in Miami, Lachey. Are you serious right now? Stop it.
If you going by stats, I would have.
But you don't fire the DC because you say, oh, the defense is good. No, the defense was just as right as the offense was. That's because the DC is your best friend.
We talking about Willie Taggart.
And we're also talking about Manny Diaz.
We talking about Willie Taggart right now, though.
Don't do that.
And you can't
And
tell
I don't
me.
like the fact that we got a Hurricane legend as well as an NFL guy that should, to me, should be the head coach of Miami anyway. Because he was down there on the staff. You know who that is. Played for the G-Men.
Listen.
Should not Mike Barrett be down there coaching?
See, you still trying to make this about Miami?
No,
you
I'm
trying to
putting both schools together.
No, you trying to take things off of Willie Taggart.
No, I'm
That's
not.
what you're trying to do.
Willie Taggart won. Look at that. 2 and 10, 75. Inherited South
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
Let me ask you a question.
Don't do that.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
He was coaching when they went 2 and 10.
Right.
He was coaching when they went 7 and 5.
Right.
7 and 5 good for you?
For that
No.
program, it is.
7 and 5 good for you?
Yes. That's what 50% of his
7 and
game.
5 good for Oregon? 5 and 7 good for Florida State? No. South Florida, 2 and 10. South Florida ain't never went 2 and 10.
Right.
See what I mean?
No. And then he took it to what? 8. He went from 2 and 10 to what?
Bro.
4 and 8 to what? 8 and 5 to what? 10 and 2. Come on now.
Bro, how
Man,
long-
you know how it is when you got scholarship players that
Bro,
it
how
ain't so
long?
easy.
How long?
He turned it around though. In 4 years, he turned him around.
I
In
see
4
now.
years, he turned him around. He
I
went
see-
from 2 and 10 to 10
I
and
see
2
now. I
in
see
4
what you.
years.
I see now.
In 4
I-
years, he went from 2 and 10. Look at it. I'm not lying. From 2 and 10 to 10
Would
and
you
2.
hire
That's
Taggart?
a great, yeah. And give him the money to get the staff he needs too. Because that's important. If you ain't got the staff, you just wasting your time. Florida State would have given him the money to get his staff right. But he took the job because that was his dream job, thinking he could do it. Come on now.
Man, if you
Come on
don't
now.
cut it out, man, cut it out. You know damn well you want to hire Taggart just like you.
So
that
glad I'm
Taggart
real.
trash, man. You
I'm
get it
so
out
glad
here.
I'm real. You hear me?
Man, I tell y'all what. Welcome back, man.
Welcome back, people.
I tell y'all what.
Yes, sir. I'm so glad I'm real.
Just so
Somebody
we know.
got to be real on this
Hold
show.
on,
You hear
listen.
me?
Hold on, listen.
And I'm gonna be that guy.
Just so we know.
Yes, sir.
And I need somebody to call in right now because I want to know your opinion. I just gave him Willie Taggart.
Remember, we got to talk about those games. We got to talk
Man, I
about
don't
those games.
care about them games. I just
That's
told
somebody's
y'all.
games.
You see he trying to get me off this Willie Taggart.
Go ahead. Have
Listen.
somebody call in. You're right.
I just gave him Willie Taggart stats. Willie Taggart is 56 wins and 62 losses in 10 years. You know what I mean? I think we got to call E. So y'all tell me, if your coach went 2-10, 7-5, 7-5, 2-10, 4-8, 8-5, 10-2, 7-5, 5-7, 4-5.
That's four different programs he just named. People.
Would you hire him?
That's 4 different programs that man.
It
he
don't
just
matter.
named. No,
The
no.
question is, would you hire him? Because me personally, I want somebody like Nick Saban who
He
went
took
into.
South
Hold on.
Florida from 2-10
Hold on.
to 10-2.
Hold on. All right. Listen, Nick Saban took Alabama from 4-8 to 10-2 in 1 year, and then they went to the ship the next year.
Right.
Why? Oh, because let me guess. They gave Saban the money to hire who he wanted, right? So you telling me Oregon ain't give Willie the money,
Willie was around 1 year. He went 75.
and that's good?
He got a job.
Hold on. Let me help you out.
Get this call. On my.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Let me help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing?
I just caught your topic a few minutes ago, so I don't know how in depth you've gone.
Hey, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me finish one thing I was saying. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Listen here. Cristobal went to Oregon and took them from 7-5 Willie Taggart to 10-2. And you telling me he did that in 1 year? So why Willie Taggart went 7-5 at Oregon? So Oregon ain't giving him the money either. Florida State ain't giving him the money. Oregon ain't giving him the money. South Florida
You
ain't
don't
giving him
like
the
Willie
money.
Taggart.
Come on, man. All right, go ahead. Speak on what you were saying, buddy.
Yes, the closest to the NFL I get is watching it on TV. And I don't own a team, and I know y'all have played, so you have more inside knowledge than I. But if I was an owner, and it doesn't matter what team, all I want them to do is win. I don't care who I hire, what their background is. If they're a winner, I want them. Whether it be a player, whether it be a coach, whether it be a coordinator, I don't care. Because if I get quality people from top to bottom,
His name is Dave.
my team's going to grow in value. My team's going to grow in popularity. Everybody will be better off financially. So for people to say, oh, I won't hire a minority because of whatever reason, if that's the best person out there, I'm going to pay him what it takes to get him on my staff. Am I missing something here?
Well, it's not necessarily saying you're missing something. It's just that, so, in other words, if you have 2 candidates, right, and both of them are qualified, who do you pick? And what we're saying, and what the overall, consensus is that people don't want minority coaches to be the face of their team. Reason,
Who cares?
a lot of people care.
Really?
Like I know a lot of people say, I don't see racism and all that, but it's the reason they make the Rooney Rule. You don't think?
Well, probably, but I have a question. Now, you played, I don't know how many years, but that's not important. There may be people that are less technical, but people will go through broken glass for them. They're true leaders. And that's what you want. The intangibles plus the ability to have a winning team and win the championship. Now, Raheem Morris, wasn't he the former head coach at Tampa and sucked swamp water?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Well, that's maybe why he hasn't gotten a second chance.
Well,
Now, will he down the road? Maybe.
if we going by that, Jeff Fisher went.
Yeah,
hold on.
absolutely.
Just give me a second. Jeff Fisher had 3 losing seasons where he won 5 games, and he's still getting head coaches.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just give me a second. You know what I mean? John Gruden only won because he had Tony Dungy team, and he's still getting head
The
coaches.
Raiders to the Super Bowl. He took Tampa Bay to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but what y'all do gotta understand is he took them with somebody else's team. Every time John Gruden went to the Super Bowl, he was there for a year, and he went to the Super Bowl with somebody else's team. He brought nobody new. He did nothing different. Only thing he did was called a couple few different plays. That's it. The same D coordinator and everything.
You can say that about George Seifert as well.
Exactly. My point. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if all these, if all these guys,
Okay.
if all these guys that's white, you know, and let's not get it twisted. I'm the last guy to say racism about anything, because I believe in, you know, if you do your work, eventually you're gonna get your shot. That's how I believe.
Correct.
But what I'm saying is, yes, it is a lot of coaches who went out there in swamp water and still getting head coaching jobs.
Which makes no sense.
So like
No, I agree with that, but it makes no sense
Mark
to retrain these
Mark
people.
McCarthy went 8-8 with the best quarterback in the league, and he got a head coaching job. Can you name who Raheem Morris quarterback was? My
No, I
point.
can't.
My point. That's my point.
You have to have more than just one skilled position. It takes a whole team to
No,
be successful.
it start with the head. Without the head, the body will fall. So, but we got another caller, sir. We'll get.
Okay,
Thanks for
all right.
calling.
Well,
I appreciate
the
it.
show. Thanks.
We got Anonymous Ron.
Yo, what it do?
Hey, hello?
What's up, sir? Hello.
Doing a great job.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
yes, Billy. Hey, Billy. Question for you.
Go ahead.
Would you hire Willie Taggart as your head if you was if you was the president of a school? Would you hire Willie Taggart?
Well, I can't really give an accurate report on Willie Taggart because I haven't really took a deep dive into his history.
Okay, let me give you his. Okay, let me give you his record. 2-10, 7-5, 7-5, 2-10, 4-8, 8-5, 10-2, 7-5, 5-7, 4-5. Would you hire him?
Well, like I said, you just tossing out records. I have to know a little bit more information.
Thank you, caller. Because those was 4 different universities he's calling out. 4 different universities.
The point is,
I have to do my own research. But I wasn't calling about the whole, the coaching thing that's been a controversy.
Get at it.
And, my whole thing is this right here. I think football kind of mirrors our society. And, after, living life, I think that football is every industry is like a copycat league from what I've seen. Like everybody basically doing the same thing, and everybody's scared to hop outside the box because they're gonna get fired. And when you come to these owners and things like that, a lot of them know football like that, but they give you the jobs they think y'all can do. We know you can catch and you can jump and all that kind of stuff. And it's not the fact that I don't think the owners don't think black coaches can do it. It's the fact that I think they know they can. And once they do and are very successful, then now if you open up the floodgates and, then everything is going to change. Then the whole sideline is going to, from the head to toe is going to be y'all color. And who wants that?
Exactly.
I want the best player for the job, best person for the job. I don't care if he white, red, orange, black.
You're thinking on the surface. Like it goes much more deeper than what you're discussing, right? Like they don't. I want you to play running back with me, but I don't want you to marry my daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes to the whole the optics.
I'm the same way, Ron. I want somebody to play running back. I don't want no athlete. I don't want no athlete to marry my daughter either.
Hey.
Yes, Billy.
Right.
Yes, Billy.
Wow. Listen, I agree with you, Carla, because the thing about it is it's like this. Even in the
want-
corporate world, I'll pay you a top salary, but I don't want you living in my neighborhood.
I don't want.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't want an athlete marrying my daughter either. Period.
Think about it like this right here. Look at the owners. Like, they all whatever color they are. Right? Why is that? What do you think?
Because it's
You
the
have-
good old boys club.
And you know you have to be voted in.
You have to be voted in to buy a team.
All these coaches, like, first of all, let's just start off by saying this. They ain't doing no playing musical chairs.
That's it. The same. That's it. That's exactly
Musical chairs.
the
And look,
same guys.
You on my team, and we laughing and kicking and la, but Billy and Jody, boy, they back to my house kicking it. And we all laughing and talking, and we really building relationships, creating bonds. And that's really what it is. I'm going to hire my partner.
Jason Garrett will have a job next season. Watch what I tell
He
you.
got one this year.
He probably got
He will
one
have a
now.
head coaching job this season.
He gonna be the coordinator of.
No, I'm talking about head coach. He will be a head coach next
okay.
season. The next season, he'll be a head
And
coach.
I'm going to let y'all go. It's deeper
I agree, Carla. I
than what
agree.
they're making it.
I
You
agree.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Billy, for
Look
calling
at
in.
the surface of it all. It goes deeper because
Mhm.
change is imminent, right? But at the same time, it's going to be you're going to resist it, right? And,
I agree. It's just like the black quarterback. Remember, same thing. Did not want it. Fought new teeth and
and what was the guy who talked about Lamar?
Bill Polian. Bill
That's
Polian.
why well, first of all, now we know he don't know what the hell he talking about.
Right.
Why he fired? And you know
Right.
what? When it comes to picking them quarterbacks, they're wrong more than they right.
Exactly.
Even when it comes to picking players or whatever,
You
they're
look.
wrong.
You
more
look at
than they're right.
you look at the game that will be played today. Houston, Texas against Patrick Mahomes. Both of those guys went at the bottom of the first round, and the guy they chose at the top of the first round that particular year was Mitch Trubisky with the Chicago Bears.
All right,
Listen,
all right,
I
Billy.
guarantee you. Hold on. I take my mama and my wife. I guarantee she go pick seven. She give them 7 draft picks. I guarantee they'll be in the top 10 out of them 32 teams when it all said and done. Trust and believe. And I'm about it, and I ain't gonna charge you nothing.
All right, homie.
Thanks, Billy, for the call. But
All right, so let's move on, man. Let's talk about these 2 games we got today. We got Baltimore and Tennessee. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. I want to make one prediction. Just one. Just one.
What's that?
The Vikings win.
The Vikings will not win it. The Vikings will get blowed off the ball, the entire ball today. That defensive line will be so ferocious today. They will be all over Kirk Cousins today.
Let me ask you a question. How many games did 49ers lose?
They lost 4. I mean, 3.
Who was one of them teams? Go and say it.
The Vikings.
Absolutely. So don't say they finna get blown off the board
I
like
said
that.
today.
Like
I
what?
didn't say. See, that's the thing. We're not talking about what happened in the regular. I'm talking about today.
Listen.
In Levi Stadium today, out there in Frisco.
Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell
That's
you.
what I'm telling you.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. They've been out for 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
They've been out for 2 weeks.
Right.
They're going to come in a little rusty.
No,
And then
stop
they're going
it.
to have to come and play catch up.
Stop it. They will come in rested.
Listen, my 3rd year in the league, we made the playoffs. We had the first round bye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so after that bye, we came in, we played Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore beat the brakes off us.
Had to do because you was off.
Not because they was better.
Had to do because you was off.
Yeah, no. It's because we rested. Not only did we rest that week, but the week before that, week 17, we rested that week too. Like we started
San
out.
Fran didn't rest 3 weeks because San Fran had to play to win to go to be the NFC number 1 seed because they played a
understand
barn burner
I-
with
I-
Seattle.
I
So they didn't
understand
rest
that.
that
I understand
17
but
like you did.
This is my question. What was the score after 49ers had they bye? They lost that game. After they had their bye, they lost. Because they came out rested. Then the next week, they came back looking like the old 49ers. So, mark my words now. I said it here first. Hey, Kirk. Hey, your boy said get him. Hey, Kirk.
Listen,
Your boy said
you
get
can call
him.
Kirk Morrison.
Hey, y'all, we'll
everybody
be
else.
back, man. We'll be back.
Don't matter who you call.
Hey.
San Fran. With the West Side. with the west side. I'm rolling with the west side today. The best side. I'm rolling with the best side. Yes, sir. I'm out there with the game there, man. I'm with the game.
Budget be the boss of you?
I'm rolling with the game today. The game.
Price tool. Tell us
Okay.
what you want
Yeah,
to pay for
West
car
gonna beat the shit out
insurance,
of that.
and we'll help you find
No,
options
they're
that
not.
fit your
No, they're not.
budget.
No,
Let
they're
me tell you,
not.
I like the Vikings.
I hear your budget
Chiefs,
laughing at you.
I like the Chiefs.
Oh, wait, that's just
I like the
kids laughing at me.
Seahawks.
Ignore them!
And I like the Raiders.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by
Seahawks.
The end of the decade is here, and at International Diamond Center, we're celebrating with our largest ever clearance sale. Now through January 12th, it's a multi-million-dollar end of the decade
I'm all
event.
going with my homeboy, Patrick Mahomes. That's my homeboy. You know I'm rolling with Frisco on the west side connection.
2019 was a great year, but it's time
My heart is torn with the Titans and the Ravens because both of them running back. That's Roll Tide right there. Both of them. You know, by the way, Roll Tide is the most players to the Pro Bowl too. But that's another subject for another day. Once again, but they talk about it.
Don't be surprised to see other jewelry store owners and jewelry wholesalers at this event. The values are that compelling. Also, check out
Oh man, that's cool. This game right here gonna be very interesting.
Rolex watches, all the most popular models. It's the
Very
end of the
interesting.
decade sale at International Diamond Center.
Very
Extreme
interesting
savings
right there.
store-wide, up to 20, 30, 40%
I
off.
dropped it.
Special
This next
finance.
up, I have to
Don't
hit it,
miss
and I
this
have to get
once in a
college
decade
with it.
event. Now through Sunday, January 12th only, and only at International Diamond
Got
Center.
Dinger
with
picks,
4
right?
Orlando locations.
I hate going against A-Rod, man. That's my dude.
That's my guy too, but I'm go with the better team.
And he got, no, actually, he has the better team because he got his team on balance.
And I feel better than I did at age 40.
Yeah,
I'm just getting older. That's the only thing that doesn't stop. Other than that, I feel
Green
great.
Bay defense trash.
No, Green Bay defense ain't no, they ain't trash.
Are you ready to turn back the clock?
What do you think about that article I sent you guys? You think you agree with Colin Cowherd about Russell Wilson edges Aaron out?
Only the fact I'm gonna tell you this here. He's not better than Aaron, but only the fact he can be he looked at that like that because he literally has to carry his team. Literally for real.
Looked at it.
And see which product
I
is
said
right
looked
for
at.
you. Try
said
the
he looked
safe
at like
and
that.
natural way to start
Looked
feeling
at.
and
He's
looking
looked at
better.
as one that has to literally carry the team.
Other than stubborn belly fat.
Because with him, it's a major drop-off.
90-day money-back guarantee.
He has to do a lot more than Aaron Rodgers does.
That's greatlifenow.com.
He has to run the ball to help provide the running game as well. Now, what I don't understand is why he does not have full control of the audible situation. Because why is he looking at the sideline every time y'all get to the 1 yard line?
And right now, get select Mucinex products for only $14.99 each.
He the only dude can't audible.
No reason to waste more time feeling
And
lousy this
how's
cold
Baby on the
season.
team in the
Get in
quarterback?
and out in minutes.
Because he every
so
time
you
he get
feel
to the 1
better
yard
faster.
line, he looking to the sideline. What we
Trusted
finna do?
since
You see what I'm saying?
1901. Use as directed. Restrictions may apply. See store for
It's just much blame on him with these 1 yard line situations.
Our 2020
I
iHeartRadio
guarantee you,
Podcast Awards are
A-Rod,
days away.
Brady,
Podcasters have become
Drew Brees ain't looking to the sideline for the
Get
1
ready
yard
to
line.
celebrate the people who
Somebody
create
where to play it. You know
amazing
what I'm saying?
podcasts.
best podcast.
What they gonna do?
Categories
Get up to the
like
line. Let's go.
comedy,
I got one.
story, right? Crime,
Who did
Think
it?
about
Why
it.
they do it?
When they lost the same friend, they got that delay of game up on the 1 yard
Making
line.
history.
and many more.
I want to thank all the people that listen.
He was looking for a play to
Listen
be
right
called.
And watch at livexlive.com/iHeartPodcast
Friday night at 11.
Big deal. Love Italian food? Come to Papalozzi
Oh,
Italian,
Zion.
Orlando's best kept secret in beautiful Waterford Lakes. Papalozzi
Threw the
Italian
legs
is ready
last
to eat
night in the
exquisite
pregame.
fine dining Italian dishes at affordable prices, and our portions are large. Check out our 5-star reviews on Facebook, Google, and Yelp. Come once, and you'll be a customer for life. Papalozzi Italian,
Yeah.
407-412-5516.
Guys, by the way, it's Papa Lozzi, not Loza.
Or visit papalozzioorlando.com. That's papalozzioorlando.com.
96.9 The Game, FM, HD,
That's the ice cream
online at 969thegame.com, on your phone with the iHeartRadio app, and on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. An iHeartRadio station. Welcome back to the WSA World Sports Alumni.com Hour.
Got your tires done at Pep
Weather
Boys?
and Ron Dixon Show on FM
You got your tires done at
96.9
Pep Boys?
Game.
What's up, y'all? We back. All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
we got to go over these games, man. We got to go over these games. I'm telling y'all, this what I'm predicting. And I know I ain't finna be a fan favorite right now because everybody on the 49ers high, but I got to go with my dog Kirk Cousins and the little homie Davin Cook. Hey, homie, don't worry, I already told you last week, man. Y'all got this. Just like I picked them to beat the Saints, I'm picking them again to beat the 49ers. I like the Vikings. I like the Chiefs. I like the Ravens, and I like the Seahawks.
All right, but y'all know what I do. 49ers, man, West Coast, man, the game, the West Side, man, Snoop Dogg. I'm going with the 49ers out there in Levi Stadium. I'm going with Patrick Mahomes, boy, the Chiefs, to handle their business as well. My heart is torn. My heart is split. Y'all know how I am about the Alabama Crimson Tide, and both teams feature top Tide guys, and Derrick Henry with Tennessee, and, you know, my main man running back with the Ravens. But I'm going to go with the Ravens in this right here. I'm going to go with the Ravens, and I'm also going to go with A-Rod. I'm going with the Packers in a thriller, in Manila, in the tundra, the frozen tundra that is Green Bay. Roll all day.
All right, y'all. So, Pep Boys at 4400 South Cimarron Boulevard. Customer Appreciation Day. Free burgers and hot dogs. Check them out. Tell them Brandon Merriweather sent you. You know what I mean? Tell them we sent you, baby. Hey, man, y'all come to the tavern tonight for my birthday Bass Spades tournament. Hey, listen, if you play spades, come one, come all. You know what I mean? $100 a team. All the winnings go to charity. So please, y'all come check it out. No, I'm just saying that because I have to. Relax. Everybody come, man. If you don't play spades, you still could come because he don't play spades and he coming and he ain't that good. You know what I mean?
You don't gotta play spades.
You ain't gotta play. Yeah, come for the vibe, have a drink, man. Come sit with your boy and have a conversation. I got a couple of my homeboys gonna be out there. You know, come meet a couple NFL players. White Dove Counseling, call them. If you need to speak to someone to talk about any personal mental health issue, hit her up. Celebrity Pro Bowl party.
Yes, sir.
Come meet me, my boy DRC. How you pronounce his name? Keanu Neal?
Yeah, Keanu Neal.
Keanu Neal. Ike Taylor. Tory Lewis.
That was a Gator too, Keanu Neal.
And 50 other celebs. January 24th. Tickets at worldsportsalumni.com. Y'all hit us up, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We're going to have a blast that day.
So we're going to take over here?
Also, Wings, the best wings in the city. Y'all know about them in the city of Apopka. Wings. And also CFLTax.com, the tax specialist. Go to CFLTax.com, the tax specialist. And remember, and don't forget the tavern tonight, man, for the birthday bash, man. $100 spades, partner, man. And come out there and meet and greet, man. Meet some people that you have never seen before. Some NFL athletes as well as Brandon Mayweather. Come celebrate his birthday with him tonight.
Hey, y'all, check this out. Boy, this conversation finna be finna be epic. Who you got?
You know who I got?
The NCAA.
You know who I got?
Who you got?
Them boys out there Bayou. Them boys out there at SEC.
Hey, listen.
That Bayou Bingo.
Hey,
that
listen.
Gumbo. That crawfish.
I don't know why, boy. Everybody,
SEC, baby.
Everybody talk bad about the ACC, but we beating the brakes off of people.
That's not beating SEC.
We beating the...
You have no...
Hold on.
Pull it up.
Hold on.
I was waiting on this day.
Hold
I
on.
knew you was going to run your fat mouth.
Clemson,
Pull it up.
Clemson is 13-2.
No.
Hold on. Clemson is 13-2 against every other division.
Listen what I just
No,
said.
whoa, buddy.
So I thought it was about the ACC as a whole.
Whoa.
So we're not.
Whoa. We
But
just
you know
talking
what?
about our best team against y'all best team.
You know what? It don't even matter.
We talking about y'all. We talking about it. You gonna go by who win it all.
Let's put up a shut up Monday night. And I like the Bayou Bingo, man. To do their thing.
One thing I do know.
Joe Burrow to lead that receiving core.
One thing I do know. Big Mouths ain't never beat nothing.
That running game.
Big Mouths ain't never beat nothing.
Defense.
Big Mouths ain't never beat nothing.
We know that. All we got to do is look down south, right?
Big Mouths ain't never beat nothing.
I took a shot.
What you mean? You can't take a shot at all.
Big Miles and run. They running a lot of miles down.
Yeah, but one thing I can tell you, boy, if you look up the shit, I bet you we up there in everything. We up there. We up there in everything.
Okay. I love the pride of the Hurricanes.
But
listen,
you can say we had a bad decade. We had a bad decade.
LSU. And I'm gonna tell you why I like LSU people. I'm gonna tell you why I like LSU. All joking aside, I like LSU because this has been a balanced team throughout the entire season, and they've been healthy. Because one thing that Brandon does know is this time of the year, teams that are it's not necessarily the better team wins, but a lot of times the healthiest team win, along with luck, a ball falling your way, a bounce, things like that. And LSU has been fortunate that we haven't seen in a long time that a team run the gauntlet like they did throughout the SEC season and remain healthy all the way up until the big show. You know, and that's and again, to me, it's been that type of year for them. Ed Orgeron has had that type of season. It's like, man, it's just like gumbo. You know, credit to Louisiana, it's just like gumbo. When that season in there, man, you got yourself some good eating. And right now, man, LSU is some good eating, man. They some good eating.
All right, man. Now let me tell you why LSU got a problem.
Okay, we listen.
Every good team LSU played put up 40 points. Every good team LSU played put up 40 points.
Okay, we listening.
Now, you ain't putting up 40 points on Clemson. You're not. Clemson defense is good enough to contain. This ain't Oklahoma, homie. This ain't Oklahoma where you ain't got no defense. You got all offense, no defense. This ain't Oklahoma. What I'm telling you is Clemson defense will give LSU offense a little bit of a hesitate. But LSU defense ain't giving Clemson no problem at all. We both know.
I beg to differ.
You name one team LSU.
Hold on, you name on that secondary right
You
there.
name one team LSU defense stopped.
Again.
No. Name one team LSU defense stopped.
Let me explain something to you.
Once again.
Let me give you
No. Answer the question. Name one team LSU defense stopped.
They've stopped every team they play. Because the offense, you know this yourself. When you play offense, it's quick strike offense that put up the points they put up. When they're scoring 60 and 50 and 60 points, and a team scored 28 to 30 points, it's not necessarily that your defense. Again, you know that. You know that.
So you scoring 40 points. You giving up 40 points again?
Everybody ain't scoring 40 points on them neither. Stop that too. Because if I'm not mistaken, there was only one team scored 40 points on them.
Okay, 30.
One, and that was Alabama. It was 41-46.
Okay,
Don't
30.
do that. Don't do that.
Hold on.
That was the only game.
Hold on. That's a lie.
Ole Miss scored 37.
That's not 40 points.
Ole Miss scored 37. What Auburn scored?
And what did they score?
Georgia scored 37.
What did they score on Georgia and Ole Miss? What did they score?
Hold on.
What did they score?
No, we ain't talking about their offense.
What did they score?
We ain't talking about their offense. We talking about their defense. What I said was every team scored points on them.
Vanderbilt scored 38.
Vanderbilt scored 38.
Okay.
Keep going.
Texas scored 38.
Texas scored 38.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Look, no. LSU. I mean, what Florida scored? I know Florida almost beat them. What Florida scored? 28. All right. What Auburn scored?
That was what they scored, like 21 or something? What was that one?
I'm just telling. What I'm telling you is.
So basically, you feel
20 to 23 Auburn game.
20 to 23. What happened to that quick square offense? Now you talking about. But what I'm telling you is, LSU defense.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't say this. Last game, LSU defense looked a lot better. They did. But what I'm telling you is, LSU defense is not something you brag about. They ain't in the top in nothing.
I say the strength.
They ain't gonna stop.
The strength of LSU defense fits this game.
What's the strength of their defense?
They secondary. It fits this game.
And how? Cause Clemson is a balanced team. They could run the ball and throw it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Again, the strength of their defense.
What are you talking about?
Fits this game right here. Remember I told you that.
What are you talking about?
Remember I told you that.
Like granted, yes.
Remember I told you that.
Like I said, granted, Clemson team is one of them you throw the ball. Yes, they throw it. Yes, I agree. They throw the ball a lot. They throw it a lot. But what I'm telling you is, Clemson also had a running back. Got a running back that could run that thing too now.
Yeah.
So don't get it twisted.
We're familiar with the team.
So what I'm saying is, this game, like a lot of people, they had Clemson by 9. I mean, they had LSU by 9. Hey, I'm taking all of them.
Okay.
I want all that. So, like I said, everybody talk about the ACC, but ACC keep the best team in the nation. That we keep the best team in the
You know
nation.
what? That's the story of his life right now. He's
It don't
hanging
matter.
on to Clemson. You hear me?
It don't matter. It don't matter. You can say what you
hanging
want to
on
say.
to Clemson.
You can say.
It's just.
You can say what
I
you
know
want
that
to say,
I thought I
buddy.
would never see this day.
You can say what you want to say.
That a hurricane like yourself
No. I ain't talking about.
will be holding a flag.
I'm not talking.
Of
See,
Clemson.
see, you talking about it. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about a team. I'm talking about the league.
1 minute.
I'm talking about the league.
They
Everybody,
beat the league. Ain't beat nobody.
You talking about the ACC.
The league ain't beat nobody.
We
Look,
beat,
what's
we
your
beat
record
Ohio
this year?
State.
What's your record this year in the bowl game?
I have no idea.
Outside of
I haven't
Clemson.
looked. I haven't looked up.
There's a computer in front of you. Pull it up.
I haven't looked up.
And while you pulling up, pull up SEC. We
Time
rolling.
for that. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. You got lucky. I'm sure. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure we like 5 and 7 or something like that. 7 and 5 or something like that. I'm sure.
Once again,
but
man.
I'm sure SEC the same thing.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
So
1 second.
we'll see y'all next week, man. I think we go to a 2-hour show next week.
Yes,
Not
sir.
for sure yet, but we will let y'all know. So y'all hit us back. Hey,
We out
we
here.
out this. Yeah. Hey, bro, you getting emotional, bro, about
No,
your
I'm
little school, your little SEC, bro. You getting emotional,
I
bro.
have to sometimes, bro.
Bro, you getting emotional, bro.
I have
Stop
to
getting
some-
emotional,
no.
dog.
It's
This
be
right
good.
here, bro, we just talking.
I know. I'm
You
good.
about to cry
No,
because
I'm good.
LSU ain't that good?
Hey, you know
Because
what, though? You know
LSU
what, though?
defense ain't that good?
You know what though? I can't. I'm so excited about next year. This upcoming
Talking about for
season.
Alabama?
I want you to see that brother we got.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
You didn't go on you.
All right, we're going off air.
I want you to see him. bro.
Oh wait.
96.9 the game.
No, I want to see the
I
game.
got a brother bank. I got a brother bank down there ready to do this thing.
Here's your birthday present.
Might smell like you, man.
I blessed it for you.
That's brand new. On my lance, but it was till you said you blessed it. That's the scary part. You don't know how you blessed it though.